I think the last two games has definitely been more positive when you're coming into training, 4 points from the last two games. And not just that, better performances I think as well, definitely helps the mood around the place. I wouldn't say it was super negative, but we definitely were not happy. There was always belief within ourselves that we're better than what we were showing. But I think obviously, like you said, the last two games definitely help. Points and performances definitely help when you come in. It creates a more positive mindset and just environment for everyone here. Just doing the basics and the fundamentals well, I think that's been the most important thing. And I think Cardiff, we definitely could have been better on the ball, especially finding the pass when we needed to. There was spaces and times to exploit that. But then I think we took that into Saturday against Reading and then did that. And I think that's why we were, a lot better in terms of an overall performance, created more chances. See, we scored 3 goals, but there could have been more. I think that's probably why it was a more all-around performance, where I think Cardiff was just very aggressive, front foot, but we probably could have been better in that final third, and especially when we did win the ball, finding the first pass to break out. I think over that Christmas period, it just wasn't good enough. I think it was a lack of effort. I don't think we could say that within ourselves as a group, but we just weren't doing the fundamentals well enough. And it's frustrating when you play two teams, Cardiff, who are I think first in the division, and Reading, who are the most informed team in the league, and we do them fundamentals so well against two teams like that. Why can't we do that every week? So I think that's been a common theme throughout the season of we need to do these things well, and when we do them well, we are a much better team. Like any football team, you need to do the fundamentals well. But we've shown we can do it, so now it's just consistency. We need to do that more often. Well, it needs to be every game. We felt comfortable defensively, locking out. We were able to maintain attacks. It was just so much more enjoyable as a player because not only were we good in our duels and fundamentals, we were actually good at playing, finding the pass, playing through, or if we went long, picking up seconds and then keeping the ball around their box. We locked out well, which sometimes you don't realise when you're watching, but a lot of the time when the ball was played out in the midfield or us at the back, we're able to pick up the second balls and give it to the front players to keep the attacks moving. So it was an enjoyable game to play, definitely. For me personally, playing on the outside, you are a little bit more aggressive because you sometimes go into the full-back areas. You've got that cover behind you a bit more than when you're in a 2, so you can be that little bit more front foot and aggressive. Personally, I don't mind a 3 or a 4, whatever the manager wants to play. It's just important, like we said, to do the fundamentals and just being aggressive front foot. That's how the gaffer wants his teams to be in play, and I think it's just important we maintain that, whether that is in a 3 or a 4. We know it's going to be a tough game against Bolton on Saturday. Got some very good individual players. I think for us, doing what we've done over the last 2 games is important, building on that as well in terms of whatever the gaffer wants to do in terms of what he sees in their weaknesses. I don't know what that is yet, but obviously we've already played them once this season. You've seen with the goal they scored at the end, they've got individual quality, so for us in the back line, it's going to be very important to nullify that and keep them quiet and just, I think, maintain the aggression that we've been shown in the last 2 games. And there's no fear on our side. We have to go into every game like that.